Got these pictures of Kamala Harris. We're going to talk to the girls about how important it is right now because she's a woman of color, but she's also the first woman that potentially, you know, is going to be the vice president. We want to talk to the girls and inspire them, but also maybe inspire some of you as well.
Very important video.
The family's in the car now. We're gonna ride around, talk about Kamala Harris. I'm gonna tell you about my new car. Not that it's a big deal, but it's just kind of cool. I think you'll like it. There it is, guys. What do you think? Jeep Sahara. This is my kind of car. I'm not really a luxury or sports car type of guy. This is it, man, right here. This is it. It's the first time the family's been in the car. We waited for them to get in the car so we could do this video for you and for Kamala Harris, even though she doesn't care that we're doing this video, but maybe somebody will be inspired out there.
A country where we look out for one another.
I just come wake.
What?
Hi, Dustin Bieber.
What?
Hi, Dustin Bieber.
I want you guys to hold on to these pictures real fast, okay? Don't rip them up or anything. Just hold on to them. I'm gonna
Give them each one. Yeah.
I'm gonna give 2 to Ava,
Why
2
don't you
to
give them each one?
Alexis, and then share with Jersey because he's gonna rip it up.
But he's not 6 months old.
I am what I am today, cause I did it my way, nothing y'all can say. In this life or the next one.
You love me too.
Look at that, guys.
Still going. Justin, you know what you should really note is how our 3 kiddos still fit in the back.
They do
Hey, we're
fit
so
perfectly.
close, so you can hear every single word we say. Yay!
You guys look like you're sitting outside, Justin, because the top's open and then the back windows are so clear. Like everything's so clear.
Looks
Look,
great, right?
They look like they're sitting outside.
So girls, you have some pictures. Do you know who that is?
Mrs. Obama.
Mrs. Obama. No, I guess it's a good guess.
That is not Michelle Obama. Her name is Kamala Harris.
Kamala, the last name.
That's right. And you know why she's important for you girls to know?
No.
Describe Kamala Harris and tell us what you see.
She has brown hair, light brown skin. She has bracelets on, and she has a necklace, and she has boy clothes on.
They think a suit is boy clothes.
And she has earrings on that match her necklace. She has black eyes.
Black eyes.
Black eyes.
eyebrows.
Well, that printer doesn't have the best
Oh.
dynamic range, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Does she look like she is a white person or a person of color?
A person of color.
Yes.
Who else is a person of color? Oh, you?
Yes.
You are.
And
Okay.
Mama is.
So she's a person of color and she's a woman, right? Why do you think we printed these out and we gave these to you if she's a person of color and a woman? Why do you think?
Because she's very important.
Why is she important?
Because she's a lawyer.
Oh yeah, I guess maybe
She looks like one in that.
she's a senator, but she was an attorney. I think she was the attorney general for California. So basically, girls, Kamala Harris was somebody who was a really good lawyer. She put criminals behind bars. She was really tough on people who sold drugs and gangs.
And progressed into being senator.
I don't know what's a senator is.
She works for the people. She works for the government. She works for us.
What an awesome responsibility.
But the important thing is now she's also running to be the vice president of the United States of America.
That's good. Hopefully she gets it. She's probably going to. Yeah, I want her to get it.
I accept your nomination for Vice President of the United States of America.
There's never been a woman vice president, and there's never been a woman vice president of color.
In the United States, there hasn't never been a girl that's in color.
A person of color, right.
No, but everybody's in color. You're in color.
Okay,
Dada.
that's why we didn't say in color. Of color. Like
Like
your
not
dad's white.
So girls, you see this picture right here? How old does she look there?
7.
She looks like she's 7, your age, right? Printed that out so that you can relate to it and you can look at her as a little girl, because when she was 7, she might have wanted to be a basketball player or a singer or an actress. Anything, but you know what? She grew up to be somebody super important, really powerful, and she has the potential to make big changes in the world.
Where we may not agree on every detail, But we are united by the fundamental belief that every human being is of infinite worth.
Her hand is up.
She's waving.
She's waving to people.
She just came out on stage.
Hello! Hello, everybody. Hello.
How do you feel looking at Kamala Harris and her picture from her as a little girl to her now?
Well, I feel happy that she was born.
So the picture of Kamala Harris as a little girl is important for the girls to see, because maybe one day we can look back at the girls' pictures, or you can look back at your kids or grandkids and say, they're once 7 and now look at what they've done with the world. And that's why it's important that we make positive messages, that we instill this within our family, within our girls, so they stay on the positive course and they grow up to be, you know, great people.
On that day, she probably could have never imagined that I would be standing before you now.
Girls, back as you say in the olden days, all the presidents were just white men. White man, white man, white man, white man, another white man, white man, white man, white man.
And all the vice presidents.
How do you think black men and black women or people of color felt when they grew up and as little kids and they said, I want to be the president?
What we're doing right now is not working.
Barack Obama was the first black president, but before him, there had never been a person of color to take that position in office.
But there has never been a woman person of color.
Right. So guys, what do you think of the Jeep?
I love it.
Yeah, I'm asking the audience too. Like, what do you guys think? We're just taking a little stroll around the neighborhood. One, you're a little bit up high, but the windows are so low. It's like a really cool experience because you do feel like you're almost out of the Jeep when the top's down. Hey, look, there's a deer.
A deer. A deer.
Guys, what do you think about my car and what do you think about Kamala Harris? You think it's pretty cool? I don't know if they're running away because of my car or
You're too loud for them.
Maybe they're Republicans.
Deers.
How many?
1, 2, 3, 4.
There are 4 deer. That's right, buddy.
Why hasn't there been a woman of color?
In politics? Well, that is a really good question. Do you remember the video we did about George Floyd and social injustice and black people and racism and stuff? A long time, black people, people of color like you and your mom, did not have the right, did not even have the ability to vote for the president. So people of color didn't even have a say-so in who was going to run. Only white people could say, these are the people in charge.
Every human being is of infinite worth, deserving of compassion, dignity, and respect.
They didn't like black people.
It's not even always just that. That were the laws that people came up with, and people had to fight to change that.
Martin Luther King tried to change it, and he did.
A lot of other people did too. White people, for the longest time, just thought they were better than black people, and white people thought black people aren't smart enough.
No, they thought they were better than all people.
And yeah, we mentioned Martin Luther King in the past 50 years.
Mama! What's our favorite part of the Jeep?
Okay. Oh, wait a minute.
He's like, you're talking too much.
Wait a minute. I'm delivering this great point about the history of black people and how they're rising up. And Jersey's like, oh, Mama didn't talk about her favorite part of the Jeep.
I like the top that goes down.
It goes back. It doesn't go down.
Okay, it goes back. I actually really like how high it sits. Is that a good answer, Jersey?
Yeah.
The main thing I want you to understand is that you're only 7, but recently Barack Obama was president and he is a black man. But he's the only person of color who has ever been in that top position. Kamala Harris is a woman, but the first woman of color, and she's running for vice president with a guy named Joe Biden. And what I want to tell you girls, and I want your comment on, is that how do you think this makes you feel? What if you want to grow up and help change the world or be in politics or even keep doing videos that have really good messages, and that can help change the world?
Where were you when the stakes were so high?
Even though there's a lot of changes and things that still need to be made in this country, we are making certain steps in the right direction by having someone like Kamala Harris be a vice presidential nominee, a candidate. She is potentially going to be the vice president of the United States for the next 4 years. And that would be such an incredible thing.
To a vision passed on through generations of Americans, a vision of our nation as a beloved community.
If you want to be vice president or president and vice president, maybe you girls can be president and vice president together. Who knows? Wouldn't that be something?
I think I'm going to be this when I grow up.
I'm not saying you have to be.
No, yeah, but that's a good question. I want to ask you girls, what do you want to be when you grow up right now?
Single. But I want to start out as an actress, but just be in a single, then in an actress singing, like movies or TV show.
Sounds like you have a lot to think about.
What I want to be is first start out as an actress, and then I'll be starting to do singing.
So you guys need singing lessons, I guess, then.
Well, let's ask Jersey.
Cheers.
Jersey, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Nothing.
Kamala Harris is on the good side of things. I mean, she's fighting for good causes. Well, maybe if you're an actress, you take movies or
use
shows.
Your voice.
Yeah, and you have a good fight.
We believe that our country, all of us, will stand together for a better future.
We wanted to talk to our kids about Kamala Harris and that they can do anything in life, but also we want to talk to some of you guys because we know that some of our fans, some people that watch our videos, you might need inspiration. You may come from a broken home. You might live in a socioeconomic situation that's not good and you don't have people to inspire you. Well, that's what we're here for. That's what the Mighty McClures are here. We try to make our positive videos, and in this video, we're letting our kids know they can be whoever they want in life as little black girls, or however you want to view them. They can grow up to be the president, the vice president, of the United States, whatever they want, and so can you. You could be like Kamala Harris. What do you think about that?
Well, it's good that you told me that I know that I could be whatever I want when I grow up.
Anything you want.
Anyone could be anything.
That's
Anyone
right.
could be anything. Like if someone says, no, you can't be a fireman because you are black. Yes, you could, because it doesn't matter what color you are.
And you don't listen to them. You go do it anyhow. You can be whatever you want, regardless of your skin, regardless of your gender, regardless of what you look like or what you've gone through. You can do whatever you want, and that's the message here.
And years from now, this moment will have passed, and our children and our grandchildren will look in our eyes, and they're going to ask us, where were you when the stakes were so high? They will ask us, what was it like? And we will tell them. We will tell them not just how we felt. We will tell them what we did.
Thank you for watching, and make sure you do more videos. Subscribe and turn on the notifications. Thank you for watching.